Well, here's what's happening. I was unable to download the whole version. It was like 12 minutes. And so I just cut it in half. Screw it. We lost a lot of credible stuff, beautiful stuff in the beginning. And towards the middle and towards the end, we can recoup what we lost. If not, I will bring the other half back with something else that I have discovered. And that's what we're doing here. Amazing Randy's Discoveries. Paranormal. All right, now, here we are. I got the kids, the creatures. I got the creatures outside in the snow. And you'll be able to pick them out. They're basically the only thing that's going sideways or straight up. But there appears to be a phenomena that occurs, and I believe it to have to do with the aperture, lighting, where something appears to be going up when it's really going down, but it will be snowflakes and you will recognize it. It's like when you have a fan and the light's hitting it, it appears not to be moving, or it appears to be going backwards. And just like these right there, did you see them right there in front of us? And okay, that is my theory about that. But these creatures, it's way different, and they'll be either round, perfectly round, or they'll be like a fat, maybe hot dog, or a roll of pennies or something, and they're going crossways. Now your camera is pointed straight up, and we'll be looking at these for a few moments, and then when I turn the camera on its side so we can pan what's going on, you will see these orbs all come together and come right at you. Actually, they're coming at me. Some may have came in the house. Some are just letting me know, hey, we're here. We're having a blast. We're cutting it up in the snow. Now, they're out there to eat. It's quite obvious what Buddy's doing. They are feasting, and it is on snow that contain ice. You can't have ice without snow. Or, no, it's dust. You can't have snow without dust. Exactly. And this dust is legend to believe that it is intelligent. It's creatures. So, Buddy's out there eating creatures. Feast for the fittest. And we don't really know their habitat, but everything is a relative. What goes on here will be going on there in an interdimensional type way. And, who knows? I might be a dad in the future. Oh, did you see that right there? Now that's what I'm talking about. That was Buddy right there. And I have learned so much. Ooh, did you see that? Come out and see that? See that? That's it. That's what I was talking about right there. That's when they all came at me. And now you're going to see them again from time to time before this is up. I believe we probably got 2.5 more minutes left of this. And I have learned so much in the last few weeks about ghosts, about microbes. You see that? That was a microbe. About microbes, about interdimensional paranormal happenings. This is, to me, a milestone. How many people are with ghosts on a day-to-day basis and dialogue it or whatever, at least produce it and show you and bring it about? I know of one, and that's Scott. He's a good friend of mine, an ex-cop, but he's got some bad spirits. And I mean by bad, you need to check Scott out. And he's a truthful guy, very straight up. I really appreciate him being around. We share notes. But my orbs now seem to be like, whoa, the C family, lovable, attentive, is there to respond, is there to give me anything that I may ask. You see that now? That wasn't a light thing, all right? What are we calling it? Oh, an aperture thingamabob. short for words. You know how it is when you're slow and not real brainy. Anyway, starving for words. But I do understand the action of things. I am mechanical. Did you see that? That was bad. And everything is a relative. But go spam over the last 4 decades, and now I take what I have within a few short weeks. I am light years over them, light years, unless they're holding it back in fear of this, in fear of that. You know, paranoia. You know, we've all been there. We've all heard it, and it gets real ugly, just like with the UFO phenomena. It gets real ignorant, real dark, real cold, real stupid. And this isn't so stupid. This is bright. This is intelligent. This is adventurous. And I'm a person who's willing to sacrifice what he has to do in order to pull this off. And you can see, look at those creatures. They look like maggots. This grossed me out. This is under my bed. And now Buddy has a heap load of what? Maggot friends. No, I'm going to treat them all with respect. They all seem to obey or follow Buddy. And Buddy may turn out to be Satan as far as I know. In control of microbes, all creatures of all types. We don't know, but that's why we are here. Why? Because we want to know. And I'm going to do the best that I can. If you want to write me, you want to text me, you want to ask me a question, you want me to perform something for you, let's do it. There's nothing there that would stop me. I'm not racking my brains out with these guys at this time. It's very easy. Things just seem to happen spontaneously. Like taking them out in the snow tonight. I was cooking dinner. I put it aside. I went out and taped. And I'm glad I did. I saw things, from another perspective. And then to have them embossed is really a treat. You get another perspective on what you're looking at. You're understanding more about what you're looking at, and therefore you have a better and wiser and understanding of nature of these microbes and orbs and spirits alone. You have to remember, I am convinced totally, there is no doubt in my mind. You see those two puppies sell off? There's no doubt in my mind that Buddy is highly intelligent, and that has to be, I don't know if that's a glint of light, but it sure in the hell looked like an orb right there on the bottom of that rail. And more than likely it was. That looks like one, but that's merely the light